Hello YouTube. In this episode you're going to be able to meet John. John is the newest of the Cheap Wanderers group, and we are going to do an interview, and also we're going to do a tour of his bus. This video is going to be a little bit longer than usual, so bear with me, and thank you for watching. Interview with John, take 3. Hi, John.
How you doing, Lee?
Oh, pretty good already. Well, John and I have tried to do an interview 3 times, or 2 times so far, and we're going to go ahead and try number 3. Technical difficulties with the idiot behind the camera so far.
And tornado warnings.
Yeah. We got a really nasty day out here today, so this would be a perfect day for editing. So, John, you started, or you have a schoolie.
That's correct.
And you decided that this movement was good for you, you know, the schoolie movement, the nomad movement, and you started building this out how long ago?
I bought the bus in December of 2017 after having a relationship go sour because I was tired of couch to couch.
Yeah.
And being I had no place to go other than my friend's house, I bought the schoolie because I'd already been researching about, you know, tiny homes and all that. And I've been working on and off for over a year, about a year now. Yeah, it has been a year, exactly. And I just find this lifestyle amazing. I mean, I love the outdoors, and, you know, I can just travel when I want to.
Yep.
You know?
And so now you're a member of the Cheap Wanderers.
That's correct.
And so now you don't have to do it by yourself.
That's
you
right.
Have people to go with you.
With the group.
Yeah. And John is going to actually take over some of the duties that I have been doing all by myself when it comes to video editing and picture editing. And actually, John is an amazing photographer, and he's really, really good with his photo software. And so we're going to be doing a Saturday slideshow, but it's going to have everybody's pictures. Aunt Dot's pictures, Uncle Denny's pictures, my pictures, and John's pictures, and I bet you get to pick out which ones are John's. Shouldn't be too hard. So we did the interview on the tour on your bus, and it's pretty amazing. So I know people are going to be able to see that.
Right.
Trying to think of where what questions we asked last time. I said I'm having a brain fart on that. So take it away. Tell us what you want us to know.
Well, I mean, other than that, you know, it's a 5-window short bus, and I've heard all the jokes about the short bus, looking at windows and all that, and you know, I kind of laugh about it myself now. But the bus is not done by no means. I mean, it's still a learning curve. I've still got a lot of things to put in here like I want to, but like I was saying before, you know, it's never done.
It'll never be done.
Exactly. You'll change your ideas, things will come up, and it won't work right, so you have to just do it on the fly.
Yep. Yeah, I have changed my design of my camper so many times that I have got holes in my camper where I'll never use again. Where I've moved, you know, everything's got to be anchored solid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for travel,
when you move things around, you got to pull them anchors back out.
Well, I found out the hard way. 4-wheeling the bus.
Yep.
You know, at Ocean Pond.
Yeah, I have everything I own is got either. It's got eyelets on both sides of it, and it's got bungee cords holding it down for travel. Some of it I don't even undo, like my computer tower and stuff like that. I just leave it hooked up, or bungee corded in.
Well, I learned my lesson first time I went out. So, yeah, a few things got broke, dented, whatever.
And then there's also placement, what I like to refer to as axle placement. My first computer tower that went south on me was behind the axle, and it was even bungee corded in. It was bouncing all over the place. So you know, now my new setup has the computer all the way up by the front of the camper, where it's not bouncing around at all.
And in a short bus, everybody likes to sit in the back
Yeah. Oh man, I used to love that.
You know, hit the bumps and you just jump up off the
Bounce
seat.
off the ceiling.
Unfortunately, I got to drive and I can't experience it like I used to.
There you go. Well, we have to go ahead and get one of them crash test dummies and sit it back here and put the camera on. That'd be a blast. But yeah, John has become a real good friend, and I'm happy to have him with Cheap Wanderers, and he's a Boondock, Florida member. He's got his own Ring Me a Coin.
Ring Me a Coin on Facebook.
On
my
Facebook.
Jewelry.
He builds jewelry by scratch, and uses coins and wire and whatever he can actually find, shells, you name it.
This is right. Then I have my Instagram.
His Instagram is oh Lord,
Wonderbus 2018.
I should be able to remember that. I tried to talk him into painting the outside of the bus to look like a loaf of Wonder Bread. He won't do it. But yeah, Wonderbus 2018 on Instagram.
On Instagram.
And so now you'll also be able to see John on all of the Cheap Wanderer episodes coming up.
That's correct.
And so, oh, and John is also a prospector. So this is going to be very interesting when we get out on the West Coast, because see what happens when he gets rich. Is he going to dump us or just stay with us?
I'll make jewelry from it.
There you go. There you go. And between your jewelry and Uncle Denny's singing, we ought to pay for a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
No. Uncle Denny is, now he's got a karaoke machine, and he's got his keyboards, and he's got the urge to stand on a corner in Winslow, Arizona and make some money.
Yeah. Put the bucket out in front of him. Why not?
Alrighty, well this was fun. I think this is even more fun than the first one, because the first one was too scripted. This was a lot more fun.
Yeah, we're just rolling with it.
Yeah, exactly right. And that's how it always, when it works out best, is when we're just rolling with it. We're not trying to force it to happen. Alright, John, I really do appreciate you.
I appreciate you, Lee, and I appreciate the whole community watching this. And check us out, and Cheap Wanderers on YouTube.
Alrighty, this is Lee, and I am about to interview John. Not interview him, I just interviewed him, but I am about to give you a tour of John's bus. This is the outside of the bus. Now let's see if we can get inside. There you go. How's that? French doors and everything. How you doing, John?
How you doing? Not really much to see in the cockpit area.
Yeah, well, a cockpit's a cockpit's a cockpit. Everybody's got one. And they all look the same. Just about. Alrighty, so where do you want to get started?
Well, I mean, we can just, basically the things I've done to the bus, put speakers in and use the eyelids from the outside of the bus inside.
I like that, because that's like a sound deflector. It keeps the sound from bouncing off the roof. That is really cool. I like that a lot. That's a good idea.
Just make sure you got plenty of lights.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Can't live without lights. So.
Oh, that's your Energy Kodiak.
Yep.
Tell us about your Kodiak.
1100 watts. It will power an RV. It's got 6 110 outlets. It's got 2 plugs for the outdoor lights, which are behind you, by the way. It's got 4 USBs, 2 12 volts. And this thing it's great. I couldn't live without it.
And this is where all your 300 watts of solar are going into?
Directly, yes.
Directly into there. And then what are you building for backup? Backup power?
Well, backup power?
Or added on power?
I've got 2 more batteries under here, which I don't remember the amp hours for them.
They are 120 amp hours apiece.
And they're in parallel, so.
So those are being charged by your Kodiak.
Right. Right now I'm using solar And right here is where they plug in to these ports on the side, which will charge them also.
Cool. Now what's that white wire hanging down?
This white wire?
Yeah.
These are my lights for nighttime. If I power it on first, it would help.
Oh, there they are. And those are color changing, and they do all kinds of neat tricks, right?
I have my own little party in the bus.
No little mood lighting. Well, that's cool. And that's just over the top of your bed, which is definitely a single person bed.
Yeah, it's going to be a love seat eventually. My bed's going to be in the back where the curtain is.
John utilized furniture cushions for a mattress, and they worked great. That's where I was sitting during the interview, and it was very comfortable.
I got my sleeping bag for cold nights, and I got plenty of blankets under there if I even get colder than that.
Right, exactly. And then moving on down, he's got a custom wooden box that he built. What's that wooden box for?
This wooden box stores all my tools, and right here's a little coffee nook. Or sandwich maker, I should say. But yeah, I've got paint in here. I've got, you know, just things for building.
Yeah.
I can store all my tools and stuff like that.
Yeah, I like the way he built this. This is all built out of what appears to be 1x2s?
1x3s.
1x3s.
Well, it's a mixture of 1x2s and 1x3s.
Yeah, and 1x4s. I can see that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was whatever wood I had on hand. So,
it works. That's a real nice cabinet.
Hinge top, drops back down.
And then he's got his storage in the back of the bus, but that's also where his bathroom is. And
yeah, it's my little hideaway curtain. Yeah, porta potty.
Porta potty up top there.
And
what's that styrofoam cooler hanging down at the bottom?
Oh, right here?
Yeah.
This is just for some glasses in here.
Oh, so it's
champagne glasses I have wrapped up so they don't get broke.
I just think it's kind of neat the way you just got to have it pinched in place right there.
Well, I didn't want to put glassware around anywhere, so I just wrapped it up real good and stuck it in here for the time.
That's an excellent idea. I like that because you're utilizing space, but it's also like a security blanket at the same time.
Exactly. Yeah, of course, I've got my fisheye that I have to put on the front of the bus still, but a lot of this stuff back here is prospecting equipment because, you know, I'm a prospector. And being I'm going to go west, I need prospecting equipment.
There you go. Yeah, see, he's going to go ahead and support us when we get out there.
Maybe I'll find a nugget.
There you go.
But yeah, it's my little shower. And right there.
There you go.
My little 2-gallon pump sprayer.
Yeah, those little pump sprayers are putting electric motor companies out of business. Electric pump companies.
There's various stuff up here. Clothes. More prospecting gear. Yeah. Prospecting gear. Clothes. Jackets. Fan back there.
Step ladder to get up on the roof. That's very cool.
Holes for the tarp. Cooler. This is the junk area right now. You know,
and wait, okay, now this is where you can tell the difference between a northerner and a southerner. He's got what we refer to as lighter knot down here, which is crystallized pine. Then what do you guys call it?
Fat lighter. Fat lighter.
But when you when you use it, do you not break it down nice and skinny?
Not really. Just chunks.
That's not fat no more.
That's a fat one.
There you go. Yeah, you're going to always have a little bit of conflict between the north and the south. I don't care how you look at it.
Unfortunately, right now it's going to be in my soon-to-be closet. And I'm probably going to wind up taking the top cabinet and bringing it all the way back.
Oh, that would be cool. And are you going to build over the windows, or are you going to build over the, over the top of the windows, or over the windows?
It's going to be the same as this. It's
going to be just like that one, just an extended.
It all the way back.
There you go.
My bed is going to be back here eventually.
Because I see a lot of people are actually blocking their windows off, building their shelving in, and
this right here from here, from back is going to be my bed. So I'm thinking about blocking this window off and maybe putting a little porthole type window.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, like we used to, back in the 70s, we used to put them on the vans.
On the vans, right.
Yeah, I'm that old and I have had vans that long.
But yeah, other than that, I mean, I've got a refrigerator I haven't even tested out yet.
Yeah, I get a kick out of this refrigerator. Look, it's keeping them raw mein noodles nice and cold.
Sure is. Oh, and paper towel.
Oh, there you go.
Nothing like a cold paper towel.
Yeah, he's got the adult version of my refrigerator.
That's 2 cubic feet.
Yeah, and I got 1.7 right now. I tell you what, that 1.7 is too small. I have got to get something a little bit bigger than that.
And then I've got my catch-all, which has got all my food and utilities that I need to eat with.
And I like your workmanship, workmanship on the way that you've joined everything together and put it together. Make sure nothing was going to fall out.
Yeah, it's secure. I hung from it to make sure.
Well, yeah, you see a bunch of these red cans all over. He's got every single size of a Folger can that you could possibly imagine, from this teeny tiny little thing all the way up to the full size cans.
But if you find a Folgers cup one on the ground, on the floor of my bus, do not touch it.
Don't touch that one now. Everybody understands that.
Yeah, because the best part of waking up is peeing in your cup.
Now, John is excellent at utilizing whatever he finds. And if y'all recognize this is a headboard to a bed.
That's correct.
Yeah. And this is a part of a coffee table.
Right.
And then he got real smart with that. And is that upside down, or how did you do that coffee table?
Well, actually, that is the coffee table.
Yeah, no, I'm referring to how you made a pocket out of it.
Well, this coffee table is kind of recessed to begin with.
Oh, okay.
So I just took the recessed part and I put a top on it because I was tired of... I was needing space to work with.
Right.
And I needed a place to put my stove. So what I did was...
There you go.
Put the stove in there. And when I needed space to work on my laptop
and
or jewelry...
you utilized a clothes hanger. What do you call them things?
Extend a wand or something.
Yeah.
So it doesn't move when I'm driving.
That's a good idea. I like that.
Blocked it in with a piece of wood.
Because one thing that we neglected to show you that John also did was this is also from a coffee table.
Yes.
And yeah, let me get the camera up. There we go.
And this is where I keep all my plugs and power packs and headphones.
Mounted it up underneath the shelf. I mean, that's an excellent way to utilize space with what you have.
Right.
Oh, that's awesome.
Plug in for my drill under here. Hangers for the keys and whatever.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot more to come, but this is just, you know.
Well, I think you've done excellent with what you've, as far as you've gotten so far.
Yeah.
You got a bed, you got cabinet space, we got counter space, you got some place to use the bathroom, you got a shower. I mean, you got everything that anybody could possibly need.
Exactly, but there's you always need more. I mean, it's always changing every day. I mean, I could think of more things to build right now. 100 things to build.
Well, it also, if you're anything like me, you get itchy feet, you need to have something to do with your hands, and you just start...
That's when I do my jewelry.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, okay. Well, let's talk about that. What's the name of your...
On Facebook, it's Ring Me a Coin.
Okay, so, and then also your bus is...
Wonder Bus 2018 on Instagram.
Oh, there you go. Okay. So, yeah. Well, I appreciate the tour. Another thing that he did. Now, my wife has got this very same system in her living room for shoes. And John has utilized it as a storage rack for foods and stuff.
Well, food, I got plates in here, I've got cups, a power cord, various tools, sharpening stones, just things that I would need right away, being the door is right there.
Oh, that is very cool.
But a lot of this could change at any time, so if I need more space for food, I just empty one out, put food in there, canned goods, whatever.
Yeah, because I like that idea so much that it's kind of making me wish that I had actually stuck with it, because I actually thought about doing that.
Yeah, because I just built the frame. I used this and built a frame around it.
Yeah. Now, that mirror's an interesting backsplash.
Yes, that's actually my shaving mirror. Yeah, so I need to shave, which you can't tell, but I just take the pots off and just slide this up. And I just hang it on my hook over here.
Yeah, good. I was looking at that earlier. I was like, if he had his cook stove up there, that mirror doubles as a backsplash.
Yeah. But of course, I've got it to where I just pop this panel out, drop the thing, and cook if I have to. And
one thing that Northerners and Southerners have in common are mason jars.
Yeah, which unscrews. This is going to be my coffee, my creamer, and my sugar.
There you go. Awesome.
Can't live without my coffee.
Yeah, mason jars, they're the universal language of it.
Yep.
It goes anywhere in the United States, at least. Well, I appreciate the interview from earlier, and I appreciate the tour of the bus, and I really appreciate you becoming a member of Cheap Wanderers. You could also find John in the Boondock, Florida group.
That's right.
And of course, he's got his Facebook group. Say that again.
Which is Ring Me a Coin.
Ring Me a Coin. Yeah. That's a Facebook page.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Facebook page.
Yeah. Well, thank you, buddy.
You're welcome.